means everything to play in this game, and I'm truly blessed to be a part of something like this.
Do you like that there's this element of some people that there might be against you this week? Do you enjoy
Yeah, no doubt. I'm saying I love the position that I'm in. I'm saying it's going to allow us to show our true colors, and me and my team. So it's like it's no other position, no other position better to be in than the position we're in right now. So
What did the defense learn about itself being lost to Virginia?
yeah, just being more decisive in our keys and our reads. You know what I'm saying? We have to, continue to do our 111 to make those big time plays and just attacking the details. You know what I'm saying? We had a couple of details that we had to clean up. You know what I'm saying? So that's some of the things that we're harping on in practice and kind of attacking them, put us in the best position to be successful, in this fall, during the fall, in this game.
All right, we'll go to Liam on second row.
Almost following up on that, how have you seen the energy levels of the guys kind of responding to that, especially with the magnitude of the game this weekend?
Yeah, the energy levels, they definitely been there this week. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that this is a big game for the program. Everybody's, up on their toes. They're ready, to take on the challenge. We know it's a big game. We know what the standard is, and we know what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? They want to run the ball. We got to get big and physical with those guys and match up on the perimeter. So that's what we're going to do.
We'll go back right for Aslan.
Do you really enjoy the fact that this game is going to be kind of determined with physicality? Yak said that it's going to be a war. I don't know if you or Odell are trying to let the guys know how you convey that, how much you embrace that.
Yeah, we definitely know. I'm telling my guys down there every day, it's going to be a bloodbath. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of game it's going to be on Saturday. So whatever we got to do to put ourselves in position to win, throughout the week, that's what we're going to do. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's, hitting dudes hard in practice, we know that's the type of game it's going to be. It's all going to boil down to physicality and who wants it more. So that's what we've been harping on, and that's how we've been attacking practice.
Come back up here for Brendan. On the aspect of physicality, when you guys went back and rewatched the Virginia game, was that to the standard that you guys needed to be?
Nah, 100%. I feel like me and the guys, we all know the standard that we uphold and the things that we live by. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't it. You know what I'm saying? To our loss to Virginia. Kudos to those guys. They came out, played a tough physical game. But we know if we handle up and do what we have to do and do what we know we're capable of doing, you know what I'm saying, people don't stand a chance. Yeah.
We'll go to Corey on your right.
What impresses you about the Miami offense? They got a veteran quarterback, obviously, and some good wideouts. What impresses you about them?
Yeah, definitely. They have a great five, up front. Those guys work. They work good together. The run game, they got a good set of backs. They got dudes on the outside that can make plays. One-on-one matchups on the perimeters. Like you said, their quarterback. They have a veteran quarterback. He's a great facilitator. He knows how to get the ball to his playmakers, and he knows how to manage the game. So it's going to be a great challenge for us.
We'll go to Matt, third row.
We talked to Deuce yesterday about the stories his dad told him about this rivalry from the Florida State side. What kind of stories has your dad told you from the Miami side of this rivalry?
Like I first hit on, it's gonna be a bloodbath. That's the type of game it always is, man. Miami versus Florida State. That's what it's gonna come down to, just being more physical and who wants it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a crazy, hectic game, and it's gonna be an emotional game. So that's what it is.
Aslan.
The way you guys competed against Alabama, you guys were the underdogs, you guys were at home. That seems to be kind of the similar thing this time around too. How much of being counted out, how much of having the home crowd do you think is going to be able to energize and help you guys out Saturday?
Yeah, having playing in front of in Doak, that's gonna be a tremendous factor to us. You know what I'm saying? Playing with that crowd noise, just everybody shaking the stadium. That's gonna help us in the long run. You know what I'm saying? Playing against this caliber team, but at the same time, all the non-factors that doesn't really do anything for us on the field. You know what I'm saying? We still have to go out there and execute and dominate our box and do our 111. So that's what it's all gonna boil down to that at the end of the day. Just dominating our box and doing our 111.
Going to Peter, second row on your left.
Coach White specified about how disappointed he was about finishing plays, especially on third down stops. Just how much of you guys just take that to heart of focusing on just finishing plays when it really matters?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's third down, it's a cash down, we got to get off the field. You know what I'm saying? We got to capitalize on those moments. So that's something that's been harped on, every single day, just finishing the play, whether it's finishing through the receiver's hands or finishing the tackle. You know what I'm saying? I had a couple of instances in the game where I played with dominant contact, kind of the running back kind of bounced off, and that's part of the game, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, we got to capitalize on those moments. We got to keep finishing. So that's been a key factor in this week's practice.
We'll come back to Brendan for
For you last year, that it felt like that Miami game was really like your kind of coming out party in terms of us realizing it was physical. I guess reflecting back on that, what did that game mean to you in your career? Did you view that as a turning point by any chance?
I kind of, because like y'all know, I made the transition to safety. And like you said, that was kind of my coming out game, making that transition. But you know what I'm saying? I didn't look at it as any other thing but just me going out there and just playing my style of football, my brand of football. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what I'm going to do this Saturday. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to bring the aggression. I'm going to play the ball in the air. I'm going to play through the receivers. I'm going to bring dominant contact, and I'm going to play relentlessly. Like, that's just my brand of play. That's what I was brought up on, and that's what I'm going to do to help the team, be successful.
Go back to Corey on your right.
Did you ever, not getting on the field much at the beginning of last year, and now it appears you're one of the better defensive players in the country, but did you ever wonder, am I going to ever find my niche in college football? Am I ever going to find my place? Did you ever question your own ability because you weren't getting on the field as much as I'm sure you wanted to?
No, honestly, I never had no doubt because I always knew what I can do. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of no pressure. You know what I'm saying? It was just one of those things like God's timing. It was kind of one of those situations. So, you know what I'm saying? I just kept my head down and kept continuing to work and just taking care of the little things and controlling what I can control. You know what I'm saying? It brought me to this point. I'm thankful for all the opportunities, that have been presented to me. And I'm thankful for, everything that's coming in the future. But I always knew I had it in me.
But do you think you're a good example to maybe younger teammates that don't get on the field quite as early as they want? Like, man, be patient and find the right spot for you and you can go shine.
Yeah, most definitely. I tell some of the young guys on my team, all the time, you know what I'm saying? When it's your time, it's your time. You just got to capitalize on the moments that are presented to you. So whether that's, whatever you got to do to put yourself in a position to be successful, that's what you got to do. Whether you're a freshman or a fifth-year senior, when the time is yours, you got to be able to capitalize. So just doing everything that you have to do, beyond that or before that point, that's what you got to do. Those are the steps necessary to put yourself in the best position to be successful.
Good.
All right, thanks, Earl.
Yeah, that's right. Appreciate that.
Thank you.